And some people were like, "Oh, they should have included this scene in the drama," and I'm like, "Oh no!" 'Cause
Yeah, I
there was
think
a
we
lot
already
of
talked about a
there was
scene together that they cut out that you read because you were like excited about it or whatever.
No, was it
The boat
This
scene.
would have been the boat scene.
It's
Oh
not
my
in.
god, yeah, the boat scene.
All right, we are way past the hour mark, so we're gonna cut it right here for the sake of our listeners. And we were kind of everywhere. Let's reorganize and come back for part 2. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't know. I don't know the lyrics to that, but it's a song for Pursuit of Jade. So, anyways, welcome back to another episode of ShinoBroz podcast. I'm Sly, and today we have quite a treat. I have my beautiful wife, Brooke. Say hi, Brooke.
Hi.
Brooke's back on the podcast, and special guest, our good friend Roselle, or Sally, wherever you want to go by today. She's a radish
Call me
spirit.
whatever.
Radish spirit from Spirit Away. All right.
Yep.
So we are going to be talking about. Well, wait. Before we get started, thank you for everyone for listening to our podcast and watching us. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We have live stream May 30th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us. Do stuff. Wade would be here with us today, but he hasn't seen Pursuit of Jade, so he's sitting this one out. He's sitting over there actually. No, he's here. He's here in spirit. Well, he's here physically, but he's not going to be talking too much.
I didn't watch 40 plus hours.
He said,
At work.
I don't know if the mic picked it up, but he said that he couldn't binge 40 hours of the show in 1 week, so he's not going to be on this one. Live stream. We have memberships, YouTube memberships. Join us if you want. You get some cool perks. Go check it out. With that being said, we can get to the topic today. We are going to talk about Pursuit of Jade because a comment from Sweet Punzy25 said, yeah, on our last, was it our last podcast, Wade? Yeah, last podcast, we started talking about Pursuit of Jade a little bit. So it was a comment under there by Sweet Punzy25, and they said, yes, please post a spoilers review, post your reaction to watching it. Probably won't do that because it'll probably be taken down. I don't really watch C-dramas, but this drama was beautifully shot. I rewatched it. Please, spoilers talk. So, before getting into this, you're being told now this is gonna be full on spoilers. We're spoiling everything, so if you don't want to be spoiled and you want to watch the show for yourself, spoiler free, don't watch this. Don't listen to this podcast because we are going to be talking about everything, the good, the bad, everything. So Roselle hasn't actually watched the show. Me and Brooke have. We watched the show, but Roselle read the novel. So we're going to be talking about the differences as well between the two. But overall, I think it's a pretty faithful adaptation of the novel. So I don't think there'll be that many things different, but we'll see. Let's get started. Who wants to start?
You.
Me?
You should start.
Okay, well, before all that, I wasn't even gonna watch the show. I only watched it because Brooke was watching it.
You made fun of me. He bullied me.
I didn't bully you.
He
okay,
bullied me.
that's
What a
I put it
loser.
on, and he looked at it, and he giggled at me, and was like, "You and your historic dramas."
Okay, I don't recall this at all actually. But no,
Mhm.
okay. So I don't sit down and watch dramas like that. I watch very few dramas. Usually the dramas I watch are more like action-y, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
Bloodhound, K-drama, Bloodhound. Love that. No, it's still a drama. Bloodhound's a pretty good drama, but it's like a lot of fighting in it, you know? Weak Hero, I was watching that. But no, I just saw like how it was. I'll be honest. I judged this before watching it because it was very pretty looking. It was very pretty looking.
They're
So I was
beautiful.
like, yes, it's very beautifully shot. Like it was, but it was just so pretty looking that I was like, oh, you know, romance, not really my thing. Chick flick, you know. But I stand corrected. I was wrong. It was a really good drama once I finished it. When did? Because I don't think I even watched the first episode. I watched like middle of it.
You were like sitting off doing your own thing, and then you kind of were like, and then you just casually joined.
Yeah, and then we just because it left off at a cliffhanger.
That's so funny that you came in the middle of the first episode.
What was it? What was going on in the first episode?
How did it
I can't
start?
remember.
She's like at a party, and they're like showing these men trying to get a pig, and they can't get it, so she comes out and she's like, I'll get it, and she's like all beautiful, and she picks the pig, gets it, throws it over her shoulders, puts it into the hut, and you hear her like slaughter, and like blood splashes over the thing.
Mhm.
Like super dramatic, beautiful.
Is
Is it really graphic? Like
Honestly-
when they talk about like her slaughtering the pigs?
I didn't think so.
And-
No, I
Because
think
they're pretty graphic in the novel, actually.
in the novel, yeah, in the novel, what's the character's name? Chang Fu Chang. What's
You guys tell me, because all I got is based on what I read, and there's a lot of mistranslations in here.
Oh,
Are you talking about our main lady?
our main lead. So the two main leads is Zhang Linghee, the male lead, and then the female lead is Tian Shiwei. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm just going by the spelling.
Oh, that's totally different than what I read. I don't know if it's the version.
Oh no,
that I found.
those are the actors. Let's talk about the
Oh,
actors real quick.
okay.
Let's
I
talk
was
about the
to say,
actors.
I'm like, oh no.
Have you seen the actors? Like-
I've only seen pictures of them.
Yeah, I sent her pictures.
Yeah.
Like main actors, I believe.
Yeah. So there's a lot of like controversy about Zhang Linghee because he was too, I guess, pretty.
He was
Man,
too
imagine that
pretty?
being a problem.
He was too pretty. So for the show, because they
Too pretty for the role?
he was too pretty for the role, and because in the show he does like all the fight scene. No, because like most of the fight scenes he does, especially when he's in general form, he walks away like clean and like no scratches or scars on him, and then people.
That's actually so accurate to the book, though.
Yeah,
Supposed
see,
Because he's
but-
supposed to be. He's supposed to be like basically so beautiful. You could mistake him as a woman if he was wearing women clothes.
I thought like someone described him as annoyingly handsome or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's first off, it's a fantasy, so I don't understand why people are so mad about it. It's fantasy, it's made up, but a lot.
Why are people mad at attractive people doing what they were told to do? That's so crazy.
So this was a problem with the Chinese audience because they wanted more like realistic fights, realistic like expectations. I guess they wanted to see a more bloody, more like scars and stuff on him. I don't know.
It was probably only a small.
Well, so he
portion, though.
is supposed to be like heavily scarred and everything on his body, not his face though.
Yeah.
Like bro was like put through the ringer and everything, and we'll probably touch
For
base
real,
on that
for the
later.
first like couple episodes,
like-
this man was like just trying to die every time. Like
No,
just
okay,
kept
can I
trying to
just make
die.
a whole comment? I don't know how the drama was, but on God, I think I made it in my little commentary thing that I made for you guys.
shoot.
But I was like,
pull that
nah,
up.
he's straight up a masochist. Like he's a masochist for her, and it was so hilarious.
But yeah, a lot of the Chinese audience don't like Zhang Linghee, the actor, because they call him the Foundation's general because he looked too pretty. Which I'm like, leave this fine specimen of a man alone. He's gorgeous, all right?
Well, I love him.
I love him. I really do.
I feel like if that was their complaint, then they obviously didn't even attempt to read the story because that's exactly how he was supposed to be portrayed.
Yeah, and
So I
also
feel like if people actually read the book before watching the drama, then they wouldn't be commenting like that.
I don't know. People forget that it's fantasy. It's not supposed to be real. But
Yeah.
Didn't
whatever.
they show in the show though? I feel like there was a body shot that showed that he had like scars on his body.
Yeah, he had
Can't
plenty of
remember.
scars on his body, but not like his face. Which there were some scenes where he did have like stuff on his face.
I
So
can't.
Was there a scene where she punches him in the face?
There's a lot of her scenes of her like slapping him, but I don't think there was a
Oh,
punch.
slapping? No, bro. In the book, she straight up like decks him in his eye, and he has a black eye. And like other people are like, "Who did that to you? What fight did you get in?" And he's over here like, "Don't worry about it. It's my wife."
That's my wife.
our story started with her at the party
Yeah.
where she brought in
I don't-
the
I don't know if it was a party based on what I remember.
Mine was like a
I
New
think-
Year's party, wasn't it? Wasn't it like
how did the all right, so we're gonna
No,
start.
you're absolutely right. Now that I'm thinking back on it, yeah, they were celebrating the new year. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're right. I think I'm misremembering.
And there's like those ladies gossiping at a table talking about her,
because she's a pig slaughtering woman.
Mm-hmm.
and like they were spreading that lie
Pig
that she was like
slaughtering woman.
a jinx or something.
That yeah, she can't keep because her
Like,
parents
she's a
died.
butcher.
Her parents were quote unquote murdered by bandits, right?
Mhm. Yes.
But what's the one dude's name that she was supposed to be engaged to?
Can we just call him
Ugh.
the scholar? Because
Wait.
The
I
scholar. We'll call him the
scholar.
scholar. Yeah.
No, there's so many scholars though.
No, what should we call?
Oh,
him?
you're right. You're right.
Oh, hold on. I think it's like Songyan or Yan.
Sun-
No.
Sun-
Mr. Sun was the good guy. Mr.
Not
Sun was
Sun
a strategist
Song.
for
Oh yeah, that's right. That
Or
was
the
the
Marcus.
strategist.
that
I
was
loved him. He was
shoot.
so sweet. He was so funny. His actor.
Which one are you guys talking about? Gong Sun Yin or something?
that was the strategist for the Marcus.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay, so I just read. Okay, so I didn't actually finish the book. I'm literally 5 chapters away from finishing it, but I finished the main story.
You finished the main story,
And-
but you didn't finish the like side quest stories.
Yeah, the side stories about like extra tidbits of characters. I just finished reading his though, and deadass throughout the entire book, I thought he was like this like snobby old middle-aged man, and then come to find out when I read his side story and everything and how he was in love with the empress, or well, not the empress, the
princess? Yeah.
He's like, how do you pronounce his name? Zhang with the Z. Wait, Zhang. Ah, fuck! I can't read Chinese. Anyway, the male lead, him. They're the same
yeah.
age, and I'm like, oh, I fucked up. I fucked up the whole story. This changes so much of perspective for me.
In this show, the actor that plays the strategist is like, he's just like this adorable little, like, he's just so adorable. He's like falls down the stairs at one point. He gets caught on something when he's chasing her.
There was a scene they left it in because he wasn't supposed to slip on the steps going down, but he did. And so they kept it in the scene because it just fit his character.
Awesome.
It was so perfect.
That's
I
so
loved it.
that's
Okay,
so awesome.
So our main male lead, he goes by like 3 different names.
He has so many names.
Yeah. Okay.
Shi
So
Zhang.
there's his fake name. Yeah.
His
Which
fake
one?
name's Yan Zhang, right? His fake name.
Okay.
And then his
Yeah.
his real name is Shi Zhang. And then
Okay.
but his general, like, he goes when he's a general, they call him the Marcus of Wuhan.
Yeah. There was actually another name in the novel because like they have a third name that they're given,
Mhm.
and it was like Juang, something like that, like JHI.
None of us are Chinese.
UENG,
so maybe we should pronounce
something like that.
pronounce these.
And I was like, oh my god, this man has 4 names. I can't. I'm gonna have a hard time reading this.
Well, our main lady, she also gets 2 other names, at least in the show. Does she in the book? Because she gets
Okay,
adopted
so-
by her.
She Yeah,
Master.
she
We are skipping
from
way
his
ahead.
tutor, Zhang's tutor
Yeah.
adopted her. That was accurate. He gave her a name. She also had her actual name based on who her parents actually were was a separate name.
Yeah.
What else? And she gets like two or three official names when she gets upgraded in rank.
Yeah, that's right. When she
Because she
ranks,
gets upgraded like three times
she gets
in the
the royal
novels.
names and whatnot.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
so many names.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because she was like, what do they call it? Like the flower
The
blossom.
flower general. The adorned.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds so much better than the novel.
What was the novel?
Oh my god, I'm trying to remember which one specifically I'm thinking of. It was just they used the actual Chinese word for it and not like the translation of it. It's like general something of was it of the South? Fuck. I'm terrible with these names. I only read it once and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's her. I never typed it again. I was like, nope. I'm just gonna reference her as her first name because they have so many names.
They really do. They really do. Going back to our main female lead, Cheng Yu Fan is what we know of her for like the first like half of the show. She was engaged to that scholar dude. Was his name like Song or something?
I think it was Song. Yeah,
it was Song.
Like he had a side story. I skimmed that so fast because I was like, I don't care.
No, they portray so his family. So he got engaged.
Song Yan.
That's
the one that's from
Song.
the book.
Yeah. Okay. So Song got engaged to Cheng Yu, and before her parents died, they did like they gave a lot of money to.
Yeah, they paid for his schooling.
And
like they got her stuff and got them stuff. They like basically were the reason they survived.
Mm-hmm. And
it gave some what's it called? It gave some like backstory about like why that came about. It was like when his father died, Cheng Yu's family helped them provide the coffin, like gave them the money for the coffin because they couldn't afford a coffin for his dad. And they agreed for them to be like betrothed early on based on that, like kind of like an IOU, this is how we'll pay you back kind of thing. That's what they talked about in the book.
Okay. In the show, I
think insight.
The show, it just shows that they were engaged and
after her parents died, they spread a rumor, or before? It was before or after they died. They spread his mother planned and spread a rumor that she had a catalyst star in her chart, and they broke off the engagement because she was gonna bring like trouble to her husband or whatever.
Yeah, so basically.
Oh, that happened before they died?
Either before.
It was either before or after. It was around their death. I can't remember exactly.
I think it was after in the book.
I think it's after.
Right. I think there was definitely rumors. But
they started rumors and then broke it off after they died.
Yeah, broke it off after. Which is so crazy. Like, what the fuck? I hated that mom. I hated his mom. I hated him too, but I hated his mom more.
Yeah, and did she die? For you?
Did she die in the I think she did.
Okay, yeah.
We're jumping
ahead. Jumping ahead.
We'll get to that.
Pace yourself.
I'm sorry. I was just curious.
All right. So, Song is this douchebag scholar who thinks now that he's educated and whatever, he's all that. He's like the most high up in his village, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like he thinks he's the fucking shit because he passed an exam.
Yeah. And now all he does is study and all that bullshit, whatever. So basically, we don't like this guy. So, Cheng Yu goes and delivers the pig, whatever, and then she's walking back home, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's when she discovers a body in the snow, and this is where I start.
Dun-dun.
This is when I started watching. I was like, "Who's this beautiful man in the snow?" So how does in the book, how does it describe that scene?
Oh, okay. I think from what I remember is that okay, so keep in mind that I did take about a month to read this book, which is so long for me. I'm so annoyed. So it's been a minute, but from what I remember that when she found him and everything, he was completely unrecognizable. Like the blood and injuries of him, just he looked like he was basically dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was just and like she couldn't see his face or anything until she had to clean him up, and then she was like, whoa, this guy's actually attractive. But I don't think it went into like super in-depth detail about like how she found him, just like she came across him and everything, and she brought him home and took care of him.
So
But yeah.
originally in the show, like she discovered him, but then her what's the thing that her mom left her?
It was a hairpin.
It was a jade hairpin, right?
Yeah.
It was a hairpin, and it dropped, and then she initially walked away. She covered up the body.
She covered him back
She
up.
covered him back up.
Was like, I
That's
can't afford
funny.
this.
She's like, I can't do this right now. I gotta go home and get my sister and like provide for my sister. So she starts walking away, but then in her
Maybe I'm
head she was like,
remembering right.
in her head she was like, no, I gotta save this person. Maybe I should save this person. So she goes back and then discovers that her hairpin actually dropped. So she got her hairpin because
it was in his hand. It dropped in his hand.
yeah, and because it's from the last thing from her mom. So she's like, this must be a sign. And so she opted and helped him and brought him back to her village and was her house.
They snuck him in. Nobody knew he had him.
Yeah.
At first.
Let's talk about the people.
Really?
Wait, what happened in the book?
Okay, so I from what I remember when she brought him in and everything, I do remember that like she talked to so many people in the village to try to get him help, but like everybody refused. And their neighbor, Changyu's neighbor, who was
The
a veterinarian, who was now a carpenter, was like, I'll try my best. I've only worked with animals, but he saved dude's life.
Yeah. Well, in the book, it didn't. Not in the book. In the show, they didn't show her talk to anyone. She rolls up at night. We just see her talk to her neighbors,
Miss Xiao,
and then she's like, "Why do you have this man?"
It's like this is not good. This is not a good image.
Yeah. Like
So Mrs. Xiao helps her like pretty much hide him and just like bring him inside. We'll take care of it. And then Mr. Zhao came in and was like, I only worked on animals, but yeah, let me take a crack at it.
I'll do my best.
But
Nice.
and
It
then
sounds like it's really accurate to the show. The book, I mean.
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a faithful adaptation. Like they cut out some stuff. I'm sure they did. 'cause-
Yeah.
I'm sure they probably cut out a lot of unnecessary stuff.
Yeah.
I think
There
we
was,
already
like,
talked about a scene.
commentary in the website that I read from,
Mhm.
and some people were like, "Oh, they should have included this scene in the drama," and I'm like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, I think we already talked about a scene
together.
together that they cut out that you read because you were like excited about it or whatever.
No, was it
The boat
This
scene.
would have been the boat scene.
It's
Oh my
not in.
god, yeah, the boat scene. Okay, we'll get around to that. We'll put a
We're
pin
getting
in that.
way to it. We're
Why?
still at the beginning, guys. We're still in episode 1. All
Are
right.
you really gonna do a play-by-play?
No,
every
I'm trying to
episode?
get like the main parts. All right, the main
Okay.
parts but we'll get to it. All right.
Continue.
Whoever's listening to this, they want to listen to us, so they're in for a ride.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all three of us have ADHD. They should get on this. So, okay, neighbor the Zhao family took in Zhang.
and then there was a house check.
Yeah, there was a house check. She had to hide him because they were looking for people without documents
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
to ship them to the front lines.
Was it shipped in the front lines?
Yeah, it was taken to the front lines for war.
Oh, they were drafting people that early?
No,
That's
I don't
what I
think it.
thought.
No, I think they were
I
just.
think from what I remember, they were looking for a missing person.
Was it that? Well, yeah. I guess I can't remember.
I don't remember. I
'Cause
remember.
I think they were trying to find him.
They were
but-
trying to find him because they saw that he was
Mm,
missing, and they showed that all the people were where he was found, but his body wasn't there. So they knew
Mhm.
he had to be at the village,
No,
right?
I don't think that was it. I think they were just looking for. They were just checking people for documents. They weren't looking. They weren't specifically looking for him because they wanted to keep his identity. Like no one wanted to. The news was that the Marcus
they
of
wanted
Wuhan
him
was
dead.
dead. The Marcus of Wuhan
Yeah.
was dead, and that destroyed everyone's hope or whatever. So they wanted to like
Keep him dead.
but the people like in the shadows were like trying to find his body to confirm it because they did want him dead. But if there's no
Yeah,
body,
yeah.
there's no confirmation.
Yeah.
So there was a house check for some reason. I don't remember the reason why, but there was a house check and they're going through the houses looking for people and making sure everyone's documented. And Chung Yu was just hiding him.
And,
And-
the pig thing. I hid him in the pig pen.
Yeah. And then the first episode ended with like him looking up at Cheng Yu like
And she's
This-
in the light like an angel.
Yeah.
And he's got the light on his
Oh.
face. And it's all like, ah.
and then it's just like those scenes where like
Yeah.
he's just admiring her for every little thing she does.
The admiration.
Literally
goes
though,
for, like,
that's so accurate. He does that so often. He's
It's
such
like-
a lover boy.
I love it.
He was like, "Yes, slaughter that pig." Like just everything from then on, he was just like admiring her. Everything she did, he was just admiring her
Yeah.
from afar.
Yes.
And then he would always like protect her, even though she doesn't know it. Like he would throw like little candies or rocks at people from far away with just a flake if like they like mess with her.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
They had a scene like that in the book where it was like a scuffle between like the Song family and her because I think she was asking them for something. Or no, someone was bullying her little sister.
Oh, I remember this.
Yes.
Yeah, someone was bullying her little sister, and she was and her sister pushed the boy, and the mom was making a big scene in front of the fawn house, and dude was up there in the attic, and he threw some candy at the mom, so she tripped down the stairs. And I'm
Oh.
like, period.
Okay, we had that in the show, but it was a little different. So the little girl admitted that she tried to push him but couldn't, and he chased after her and he fell. And that's how
Oh,
he
you're right.
Broke his
Broke
tooth.
his-
She was accused. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. She
And-
was accused that she pushed the boy, and he lied, and she was like, "No, he just fell on his own."
Yeah, and he was bullying
You're right,
her
you're
and
right.
calling her like a bunch of things. I think
Names.
he was
Yeah.
splashing water on her or something, which had happened previously by the mother. She's actually his grandmother in the show.
Oh.
It's his grandmother in
okay,
the
okay.
show. His parents are dead, I believe. Or at least his father is, because it's the grandmother. That's their
Oh,
grandmother.
it was that annoying lady who just gossips
Yeah.
everywhere. Like she just
Probably someone's
gossips.
old auntie or something like
Yeah.
that.
It was her grandson, but previously she had splashed water on Shinu. Did I say that wrong?
Cheng Yu,
Cheng Yu, and said something about washing away,
the jinx or
The
whatever,
jinx
the
or
bad
whatever.
luck or
and
whatever.
it turned
I
out
think you guys are remembering it so much better than I am. I'm so sorry.
and then
That does sound right though.
And then he was splashing water on her little sister, doing like the same thing, and so yeah. And then she came
Yeah.
because his front teeth were knocked out, and when they were leaving, he like flicked candy at her and she fell, and she was like, "Oh, she pushed me," but everyone was there and saw that she fell because no one could see that he flicked that candy piece or whatever rock at her. It was candy.
And then everyone without
It was
everyone.
absolutely candy. It was the candy that she gave
him.
because she was like, "Oh, I want to give you some sweet things to make you feel better." Because he made a big deal about not liking the medicine, like in the bowl or whatever, because it
Mhm.
was too hot. But she didn't know it was too hot, and he wasn't gonna say anything. So she was like, "Oh, to help you wash down the medicine, I'll get you some candy."
Yeah, and he also like apparently didn't like sweets,
But that's
But-
the only candy he'll
Yeah.
eat.
but
made
he
it so
eats what
much
she gave
better.
him.
hmm
We love a yearner.
It's so cute. Their dynamic was so sweet. I'm so glad no uh sexual things happened when I found out the age gap was like 5-6 years. I think, right? I think she was 16
in
and
the
he was
book,
21.
yeah, in the book, the age difference is
In the
Yeah,
show,
that
they
bothered me.
moved her up. And
in
the
the in the show she's 19.
yeah, they moved her up in the
Oh,
show.
thank God.
Yeah, in the
That's
show
how
she's
I imagined
19.
it, just so I could finish the book.
In the show she's 19, and I think he's like 25.
They're
or-
supposed to be close in age.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the show, they show that he's like maybe 4 or whatever when she's
Or-
pregnant in her mom's belly. When
Oh,
she's born.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, he can write. He's young.
It's no, we can't go
Yeah.
that yet. I don't think Roselle knows
That's at
about
the
that.
end.
Okay, so that's a different
That's
Thing.
a different timeline.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Try to speed this up a little bit
And
because
then Lee comes in, right? We just talked about them
Lee.
looking for him. Lee comes.
okay,
Oh,
Lee.
the third guy?
Lord
The other
Lee.
guy?
So there's two, technically three, but two factions. What's the one? The Way
Mhm.
faction, and then
Mhm.
the She. No, she's different. That's saying
his,
she's
That's his family, but
That's
he's
his
not part of a faction. You're talking about Lee? The Lee faction?
the Lee faction and then the Way faction, right?
Yeah.
Those
Those
two.
are both of the factions that are like that help with
The Emperor.
and whatever.
All right, first
Yeah.
off, when they start talking politics, I get lost. I forget who's
Bro,
who.
I hope it's so much more clear in the show because it's so confusing in the book.
You're also reading translation too, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these aren't official translations, but I mean it's really not that bad. The biggest thing is that because of how many different names everyone has and it's not always consistent,
yeah.
makes it so confusing. But no, the politics threw me off. I couldn't understand most of it. I tried so hard.
But the Lee and then the Way factions, they're trying to they're just out for power. They just want to be the one with all the power. And they're working together. Like technically they're on the same side, but they're against each other, which I think was stupid.
Wait, what? Okay,
Wait.
from what I understood, they were always against each other,
Yes.
but they took turns supporting the emperor only when it benefited them.
That makes more sense. That's why I mean, like it's politics. They're
Yeah.
two sides of the same coin, pretty much.
Yeah.
That you explain it better.
Okay.
But then we learn that the emperor is just a puppet.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
just
'cause
yeah.
the Wei guy, his Zhang's uncle
Uncle, yes.
put yes, it is officially uncle. It was so confusing trying to the family trees too 10 times more confusing.
Yeah.
But yeah, his uncle was the one who actually put the current emperor on the throne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I feel bad for him
Yeah.
because didn't he get put on the throne when he was like little?
Very young.
Yeah, he
So
was
he
like
was-
probably not even 10.
He was the
Yeah.
fool's emperor.
Yeah, like I feel sorry for him. Like especially
so
when we get to
sad.
like where he ends up in the show, I feel really bad for
Mhm.
him. He like never had a
Honest-
chance.
Okay,
he's
I don't
also an
want to jump
idiot.
forward too much. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so we
So-
were
He's a
talking
kid.
about the factions.
So
Yeah.
and then we learned about a little bit about
What happened 17 years ago?
17, 16 years ago. So
Mhm.
in the show, Zhang Shi, that's his actual name. He was pretty much his uncle put a hit out on him. That's what we learned later on, is that his uncle tried to get him killed because Zhang Shi decided to pretty much investigate this 16, 17-year-old case where
You should also preface that this case that happened 17 years ago was like a travesty, like
Yeah.
A lot of people
Thousands
died.
people died.
His
whole,
father
like,
died himself.
very important. Yeah, important generals and officials died.
Mhm.
Like, it was like a massacre.
Massacre.
Like, it was just tragic, and
Wasn't
that's
it
why
called-
they reference it so often.
Wasn't it called? It was the massacre of
Jinzhou, I think.
Jinzhou, yeah. So this travesty happens, and his father dies. So he's out for revenge. He wants to know what happened, and he wants to avenge his father.
And his father was strung up. So like they murdered him and strung him up on the wall.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And not only that, because of that, his mother killed herself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mom, that was
Yeah, it was tragic.
So
they do flashbacks
yeah.
of
Yeah.
him finding his
His mom.
and like what happened like before she killed herself, and like his last interactions with her before she did that. And I'm like, oh my god, I shouldn't be crying. Why am I crying? I thought this was supposed to be a romance.
What was the last interaction in the book? Because I think in the show, she's like they're together. He's doing something. She sends him out to play. Like she gives him candy.
Yeah, she's like, go eat
literally
these
gives him
sweets.
candy and says, go out and fetch
Oh.
something for me really
Wait,
quick.
It wasn't
he comes
candy,
back
was
and-
it?
I
Wasn't
think
it
was
like her
some kind of
favorite cakes?
pastry.
Her favorite
Her favorite
Yeah.
cakes. Her
Like a
favorite
cake.
cakes. That's what
It
it
was
was.
a certain
Yeah.
flower. I can't remember.
It was her favorite sweet treat. I forgot what it was called, but
This is and
I
it's
think it was
it's
like a
very
very-
relevant to the story, which
Yeah.
is bad that we can't remember.
Oh,
but
bad. Yeah, I don't remember the exact
I
name.
don't
I
remember.
do remember it was like some kind of cake or pastry.
Yeah, and he sends
And
her.
that's
He's
why
like,
he
"Go
doesn't
play."
like seeing them anymore.
Yeah,
So sad.
so sad.
and
Yeah.
fast forward a little.
Smith, this cake.
Wait, don't we need to like actually
Thank you, Wade.
we've been like jumping to like present and past and whatever. We didn't
I
even
know.
explain that Zhang
Zhang
dude's
Ji.
I always just is she like
She.
XIE
So
is
XIE
he?
is she in Chinese.
She.
She.
Okay. She. I always just referred to that since they go by last names first.
Yeah.
Him. He. What's it called?
DeMarcus.
Oh wait. Say again. Yeah. Him. The
Marcus of
Marquise.
Wuhan.
Yeah. What's it called? He gave her a fake name, right? Did we mention that? He didn't tell her his real identity.
Yeah, he gave her
Yeah.
a fake name, and then wait,
It's
did they
Yan.
do the thing where they mourned him in the book?
I think it was like super brief because he like a lot of people feared him, so it wasn't like a tragic like mourning. They were just like, "Oh, he died." But no one really knew him, so they were like they mourned him enough, but not like that he was like cuz most people were just scared of him because he was like this
Super badass
murderer?
general.
Wait, like in the show, she thought he was gonna die originally, so she wrote his fake name on a tablet, and then he didn't die.
Oh.
So she's like, "Oh, I realize I can just make your name for him." And I guess he thought that they were gonna like do it or whatever. He didn't know what she was inviting him out in the middle of the night for, and then he came out and saw that she's brought him out to pay respects to him. It's technically him. And he was like, "This is what you wanted me for."
Because
In the
they're
show.
supposed to burn paper,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, burn
like,
paper.
money.
Burn paper to mourn the dead.
And he was like,
Mhm.
"Why are you even mourning him? Wasn't he a bad person?" And she like went on a rant or something.
He protected the
Yeah, she was-
realms.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was saying like he protected people even though like he killed people and whatever.
She said, "Who's to say if he was good or bad?" Like,
And then
So-
he started falling in love with her more.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
like,
It's like she gets me. She
She
understands.
understands.
But all right, let's get back to Chang Yu for a bit because she is not this helpless little girl who
Yep.
just slaughters pigs
fucking
that people think.
badass.
So the first instance we find out that she is a badass is when her house gets raided because these group of hooligans are looking for her uncle.
Her
Her uncle,
uncle.
first of all, owed money to someone,
A
and
casino? Wasn't it a casino? Or
I
a
guess.
gambling ring?
Yeah, he
and
had a gambling addiction.
yeah, and so to pay off the debt, the uncle tried to get the deed of their house to sell it off, I guess.
Mhm.
And these hooligans, I'll call them hooligans for now because they
You're
are
so
they
funny
play
calling them hooligans. I called them debt collectors.
they play a bigger role
Debt
later,
collectors.
but they raided her house looking for this deed, and then she comes in and then sees the mess that they make, and just for a bit she tried to hold her composure, but then she kicked them all out. She just bust out the martial arts that her father taught her and is this complete badass and just takes on 4 grown men by herself.
Which, like, doesn't it turn out that the martial arts that she is taught is, like, very specific? Nobody else really knows it. It's specific to her father.
Yeah, I think it's yeah.
Actually, it's her father and one of the general.
Other
General He.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
General
Yeah,
He.
Yeah.
Because they were, like,
'Cause
brothers.
They were like brothers in the military. Yeah. So maybe I should watch it.
We'll get to
You
that.
you should watch
You
it.
should
It's
watch
so
it.
good.
I know you don't like watching people, but it's okay because the cast is so beautiful that you'll forget
Real
that they're
people. Are
people.
overrated.
You pretend that they're people.
Because, like,
Make
I'm
it-
looking at him like,
Make
how
it
is your skin so
animated,
flawless?
please.
Dude, it is so good. And then Zhang
That's when he
he has
realized-
4 names. I gotta pick one.
Just call him the main man.
The main lead
Okay, I feel
actor
like-
person.
I feel like it's easier for us to pronounce since it's in English, just saying the Marquis.
The Marquise. Yeah, that's fine. The
Okay.
Marquise. But, like, that's when he also
Since
first
he
notices
speaks
that she's
that
not
name.
normal.
We just call him Zhang for now, because that's what he goes by. He's Zhang Yan, and then Zhang she. It's.
I'm going to call him the
calling
Marquise. The
He,
Marquise.
I
Call
only
him the
refer
Marquis.
to him as the Marquis once he's in general form.
Because at least that's an English word.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
You've heard me
butcher,
even-
foreign names.
You've heard me. I say Tusami. Like, let me. let me.
Anyways, Zhang sees like her fighting. He's just like, wow, even more. Pretty much anything Cheng Yu does, he is just impresses him every step. He keeps falling in
She's
love with her.
impressive
Everything she.
altogether.
Yeah.
Honestly, if he wasn't there, I would take her. She's amazing.
So we're gonna fast forward a little bit, and
No, but also that's when he realizes
No,
that
you're-
she's not ordinary.
Yeah.
When he sees her fighting, he goes, she's not just some little, like, town girl. There's something.
village girl, yeah.
There's something else there because nobody else, like, she shouldn't know that.
Yeah. So fast forward a little bit where Cheng Yu meets the one girl.
That owns the
The
Restaurant.
No,
the
okay, you're going too far ahead. You still need to get back to the part about the bandits. Your hooligans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they come back.
Because
too.
remember, okay, so yeah, they kick them out and everything, but they still need the money.
Yeah.
But because in that time period and everything, women can't own property,
Yeah.
so she has to marry Zhang because
Yeah, to keep that house because
to
she's
keep
a
the
woman.
house. Otherwise,
yeah,
she'll be
yeah,
homeless
you're right.
and
Wait,
her
this is
uncle will get
important.
the
This is
house.
important. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you were fast forwarding to the restaurant, right?
Yeah.
But, like, oh, yeah,
okay.
when this fight happens,
You guys got it.
doesn't her uncle, not her uncle, their neighbors that is basically like her second parents, go and
Zhao's.
get a, what's his name? The one general that looks after her that was friends with her father, but he's on the court. He's not a general. He was like a soldier.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Oh,
god! Why do
Mr.
I forget his name?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
and
okay.
I loved him. I cried for him.
Don't
Oh my
don't
God,
go too
that
far
made
ahead.
me so sad. I was broken.
What's his name though?
I think it started with a Z though.
He was like a captain
Was
of
he a captain?
of the
He was something
Captain?
important in their like village.
He was like on the like official. He was like one
Yeah,
of
he
the
was like an
officials.
official. But like they went and got him and he came and was like, you need to take this to the courts. You can't just come and take it. And like kicked him out or whatever. And then he also made them pay for what they broke.
What they broke? Yeah.
Yeah. And made him apologize.
I don't remember what he
Kang?
Kang? Was it?
Nope, that's wrong. I'm reading wrong. JK.
Oh my gosh.
That was
this
someone
is
we don't
getting
like. That was
too
someone we don't like.
funny.
We should have had like a cheat sheet board made
We should have.
Everyone's-
We should have.
with pictures and names.
Du Chun, the policeman.
The policeman.
Was it? No.
No.
Was a policeman? No. He worked.
Because he was
like
work-
one of the
when
officials.
she went to court.
'Cause he
Yeah,
helped,
he was
like-
there.
Yeah, he helped with.
Yeah, but he also fought.
He also got her papers.
Everyone listening knows who we're talking about. We just can't put his name.
We don't
We
remember
just
his
don't
name.
remember his
But
name.
you know who we mean. And he was a sweet, sweet man.
It's fine.
But he was like, I guess, really close with her father, and he kind of like looked after her like she was his own little daughter in a way. But he got him papers because she said he was beat up by bandits and they stole his papers. He needs papers so we can get
Oh
married.
yeah, he gave them the documents for him so that way he could.
yeah,
He couldn't be taken away.
yeah, get taken to the front lines or whatever.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
I'm trying to search it. Just give me some time.
You do that.
You're good. Continue talking while I search.
I'm pretty sure it was. Okay.
Let me see.
So, do you want to talk about them getting married then? So, to Zhang agrees to be a what do they call it? Stand-in husband, right?
Yeah, stand-in husband, stay-in husband. Like she takes
Oh,
him
is that
in.
what it is?
Yep.
Yeah, like he goes into her family
Mm-hmm.
and
But
takes
she
her
she
last name.
yeah, and
Yeah.
she still
Runs the house.
yeah, she still is like number one in the household or whatever.
Mhm.
So she makes all the decisions.
Basically, it's like basically equivalent to like she being the man of the house.
Yeah. And for a long time, the villagers like, no one's ever gonna want to be a stand-in husband for her, or whatever. And he does it.
And they like were talking about like he's probably ugly, or they see he's like got a crunch and they're like, oh, he's
They
a
talk-
cripple. And then they
talk about him so bad.
and then like
say
they
he's
see
a
his
cripple.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they see him and they're like, oh.
He's this
Hi.
fine ass man.
The
Where'd you come from?
in the episode where they had their little wedding, and then Song shows up to try to like disrupt it and try to like stop it. Did you read that in the book?
One more time.
So in the show, when Cheng Yu and Cheng decides to get married, Song shows up to try to disrupt it.
Oh, I don't think it was like him trying to disrupt it.
He was trying to stop
I
it.
remember right. He wasn't like stopping it. He was just kind of like interrupting a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were trying to make a scene.
Yeah.
Was it that?
Yeah.
I think so.
He was pretty much trying. He showed up with whatever and was like, "You made this for me years ago."
Yeah.
Oh,
When
like
we-"
little dolls or something.
Yeah, the childhood dolls that she
Yeah.
made when she was like a kid.
like 6 or something.
or actually no, I don't even think she made it. It was just something she gifted him.
Mhm.
Yeah. But it wasn't like he came to stop the wedding. He just said, "Oh, this is yours," kind of thing.
Really in
and
the
then just
show?
leaves.
In the show, it looked like he did not want them to get married.
Because he wanted her to be his. He's like, you can be my concubine. And she was like, no.
No, I don't remember him actually having feelings for her. Like even the like chapters where it was in his point of view, he was like the reason why he didn't really care for her was because like he felt like he was being pitied because her family was paying for his stuff, and like he felt like he owed her, but like he was too like egotistical to like admit it.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't like his character at all. His chapters pissed me off.
In the show, I don't know. Do you think he like see it kind? I don't know.
In the show, it looked like he liked her, or if anything, he just didn't want.
her to do any better without him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with the second.
Yeah.
But I don't think he had any feelings for her.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say he liked her, but he didn't want her to be doing better without him in life.
Absolutely.
Or being happy without him. It felt like he was like one of those people that was like, that's mine, and she can't be happy even though I don't actually care about her.
Yeah. It was almost like how he wanted her to come seek him out
Mhm.
for help and everything, but she was like, "No, I'll figure it out myself." She's like, "I'm not going to ask for help
from you.
from anybody."
Yeah.
Yeah, especially him.
Yeah, especially him.
All right. Can we fast forward to the restaurant
Wait,
now?
can we talk before we go to the restaurant?
I guess
Because
not.
what about Lord Lee? When Lord Lee shows up, remember?
Yeah.
When he shows up and they're looking for places and they like finally meet. I don't know how it is in the book, but like he's kind of like the guy was raiding her house and they found the tablet and he was like, look who she made a tablet for, because it was DeMarcus's tablet.
DeMarcus.
Yeah.
Is it DeMarcus? DeMarcus of Wuhan. DeMarcus of Wuhan. Not
the main
DeMarcus.
lead. The main lead man.
Just call him Zhang.
Zhang.
I blame Wade.
Wade, you put it in my head and now I messed up.
It's DeMarcus of Wuhan.
It's just
not DeMarcus.
Marquise.
Just call him DeMarcus. All right.
The main man, he finds the tablet. It's worshiping him, and they were like, "Look at what she made." And the guy, Lord Lee, was like, "So, was that in the book?" When they meet.
So basically,
No, he picks her up. That's what I'm trying to remember. He picks her up. She's walking on the side of the road, and she lost her shoe.
She was attacked by a wolf.
She was attacked by a wolf.
That's after the restaurant, though.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Go back to the restaurant.
Yeah, because so
We
she
are
gets
just
attacked
everywhere.
by bandits, and remember when her town catches on fire and everything, and she runs away, or well, she tries to chase down the bandits, and that's how she loses like a shoe trying to steer.
Stop.
That doesn't happen in the.
That does not happen in the show.
What?
They did something different. They did something completely different in the show.
They did something way different. Yeah. Wow.
So
She
in the show, this happens a lot earlier. So it doesn't even go into a lot of details. It just shows a clip of her like trying to escape a wolf, and
wolf.
A wolf. She's attacked by a wolf.
Lee is in his carrier with his guards, and he sees that this woman's walking with one shoe. And so he offers to like help her.
Not only that, before he even helps her, he sees her like the side of her face or whatever, and she like is kind of like looking at her like, oh, she's so beautiful. At least that's the vibe I got from it.
What's funny is that she just goes, "No, I'm okay. I'll keep walking. I know my like she doesn't she doesn't take the help.
She wasn't wanting.
She's walking with one shoe, just got attacked by a wolf, and she's like, I'm good. No ride from strangers. Thank you. So she
did run away from a wolf, but it wasn't like that wasn't the sole reason why she was in the woods.
Yeah, they didn't show what you said with the bandits and the fire.
There's
they completely cut that.
There was no fire in her village?
Wait. I think we might be doing two different things here.
Two different parts?
Might be.
Because there is a fire, but it's not related to the carriage incident. Where he picks her up.
Okay, so it's not like directly related, but it's why she got away from the village.
Okay, that's later on, I think. We're talking about maybe
I'm misremembering something.
This is like how they introduced.
Confused.
This is just how they introduced Lord Lee. Like they just kind of give him a sneak peek of this new character.
I completely remember what you're talking about, where she's walking on this road trying to get to another town. She's beat up, bloody, dirty and everything, soaked clothes. It's wintertime. She has one shoe on, and she's walking in the wintertime. Bro's coming up with his carriage, sees this poor homeless girl, pitying her, wanting to give her a ride and everything, and she's just like, oh, I guess. And the bandits that are trying to find her go capture his carriage, or like raid the carriage and is like, "Hey, have you seen this girl?" and whatever. That's why I think it's related to the fire of the village.
Oh,
But
okay.
if that scene never happened, that was a crazy wild scene. And that's crazy that they didn't include it because they mention it a lot. Because
I-
that fire in the village, like, the village is now unlivable. No one lives there anymore.
Oh, okay. I think you're talking about a different carriage scene, which happens a
Oh.
little later on after the restaurant. But
Yeah.
she's not with the guy. She's
Oh.
with the restaurant lady.
Maybe that was such a short scene. I
Okay.
don't remember it.
That's
We'll get-
okay. That's all right. All right. So
Yeah, in
My
the
bad, my
show,
bad,
she's
my bad.
attacked by a wolf, and this is how they introduced Lord Lee, but we don't know who he is yet. And he sees her walking
Mhm.
without a shoe, and he's like, "I'll give you a ride." And she's like, "No." And then he somehow gets her in the carriage, and she's like, "Thanks." I don't remember.
I'm trying to
Maybe I'm
remember
misremembering.
what's. Okay, this is so bad. All right. So what scene we were originally trying to talk about was that I think it was when what are they called? I forgot what they were called. They dress in all black. The deaf warriors or something?
Is it the Death Warriors?
Sounds right.
Yeah. Because if they can't get you or if they get caught up or whatever, they kill themselves.
Yeah. I think they're called the Deaf
Mhm.
Warriors, but I might be wrong. But
It's either
basically,
death or blood.
they were
Yeah,
sent.
death or blood. I think
were-
actually blood sounds right.
It might be the Blood Warriors.
No, deaf. I'm pretty
was
sure it was
deaf.
deaf. Because they were like, so the Deaf Warriors were sent to. Okay, so they arrested. Then they arrest Zhang and what was it? What happened? You guys threw me off.
You want to
now.
go back to the
I don't
restaurant?
remember.
My bad.
No, the
That was
restaurant.
my
The restaurant
bad.
happens. Look, no, I want to talk about the court scene. Remember the court scene?
Court scene.
Where she goes for her house.
Yeah, well, she has to show up to court to pretty much against her uncle to get
She
the
takes
deed.
her uncle to court so that way.
Yeah, but he doesn't show up. Oh yeah, and their house gets like attacked by these death warriors. But her uncle is
mhm.
murdered. He didn't show up.
And they think that she's the one who kidnapped him so he would miss his court.
Yeah, so they go to her house.
They go to his house and finds out he's dead.
The aunt blames her and like comes and slaps her across the face. They go to her house, but everyone's fine.
No, they go to her. So Zhang, whatever his name is, he takes her sister and runs to hide
In the woods.
in the woods, and he's killing off these deaf ears that are sent after to
He's a Death
specifically.
Eater.
this-
Okay, wait, let's start from the
deaf
beginning.
warriors.
Harry
Let's start from the
Potter.
beginning. Let's
Sorry.
restart this. Okay. So they're at court. She goes to court to go against her uncle for the house.
Hmm.
And her uncle is not showing up. And they're like, "Where is he? Go find him." And originally he pulls her neighbor off to the side and is like, "She didn't kidnap him, did she?" And he's like, No, she didn't. And he's like, "Okay." So they go and check his house.
Mhm.
Bring back his body because he's dead. The aunt freaks out and slaps her across the face. They go to her house. Her sister's missing, and so is Zhang. But they still imprison her. But
Because she's a
because
suspect.
she's a suspect. But she manages to convince the court official to let her
Yeah,
out
'cause she
because
has
he was friends with
she
her
has an
dad.
alibi. She was
Yeah.
like in the market or something.
Yeah.
During the time that he should have been getting ready for court.
Yeah, well, they didn't bring up the alibi. They just brought up the fact that the official that she's close with lets her out because she's like begging him like for her sister. She wants to find her
Mhm, mhm.
sister, and he lets her out. And then it cuts to them, Zhang and her sister hiding in the woods, and he's fighting all these death warriors and like trying to keep her sister hidden.
and then he's fighting, and he's already injured too. He's still recovering from his wounds, and he's fighting off these deaf warriors. And at the very last second, like he's telling Ning to hide. He's like, "Ning, run away. I'll deal with this." And like he's trying to make sure his sister's safe. And his sister's what? Her sister's like 6 years old.
The little
Yeah,
The little
she's
girl
like-
is frightened.
Yeah.
And
and doesn't she have like asthma?
yeah.
Yeah.
But we did, yeah. And then like the very like last second, like I also want to point out
She
that
blew a
like
whistle.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think she blew her whistle.
I also want to point out that all right, this is Zhang is just one man. And they sent like 20
Take out. Yeah,
They
took
is
out
it like
a
20
whole
death
team of,
warriors
like,
after him?
20 to 50 people.
After
Death warriors,
after he kills like 5 people, I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to do this. I've seen after he kills like 10, I'm like, why are we still here? Like I know if he didn't care about these 10 people, I know he don't care about me. Why are you still trying to fight him? But they keep trying to fight him, and then like as soon as they get him like cornered and like maybe he might die here because this man loves to fight till the death because he likes to be on the edge of death every time.
'cause he's a
Very last
masochist.
second, Cheng Yu flies in and helps him, and
Well, no, she shows up to get her sister first,
Mhm.
and then she comes
Yeah,
back.
because she hears the whistle. The whistle is supposed to be like. I think Chung Yu told Ning whenever she's in danger, blow this whistle, and I
someone
will
will come help
for
you.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay. So was his like eagle, the messenger eagle, present too?
that's right. The eagle did help. The falcon.
The
The
eagle was
falcon.
supposed to be
Yeah.
The
helping
falcon. It was a
defend
falcon.
Ning.
The
Yeah.
falcon.
Oh, it was a falcon.
Oh my god, there's so much. Listen, there's so much that happens in the show. We're not gonna cover it in this whole
Everything.
podcast, but we'll cover like all the main parts and let you guys judge for yourself. But oh my gosh, watch it. Just go watch this drama. It's
The
so good.
fight scenes goes crazy.
The fight
So
scenes.
good.
wanted more.
It's so good, and she's
fight
such a
scenes.
fucking badass. We're still not even at the part where he reveals who he is to her. Which
Yeah.
doesn't happen until like a good bit after the show, by the way.
I would have
Or,
liked
well,
more
the-
fight scenes for her. I feel like they didn't have. I could have gone for more fight scenes with her in the show.
Mhm.
She
Personally,
doesn't have a lot.
She does.
She
She has quite a
does,
bit, but
but she only has 2 real war fight scenes.
Yeah.
In the show.
Okay, so I think I think there's only like maybe 4 like military fighting scenes she does, but everything else is like unplanned and
Yeah.
whatever.
On the
Like it just comes out of nowhere, and she's just like, and she's not even killing really a lot of people until like after she killed her first person.
Yeah, which is
And
when
it's-
she's saving him in the woods. I believe is when she, at least in the
yeah,
show,
I
that's
think
when
that
she
was
kills
her
her
first,
first.
her first kill,
And she's
right?
like really
Yeah,
shaken
yeah.
up by it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyways,
okay, so we should probably step away from the nitty gritty details. if you
she
wanna
comes
talk about
back,
the whole
saves
premise
him,
of the
but they
story.
still arrest him.
They still arrest both
Mm-hmm.
of them.
They still arrest both of them, and they go check out. That's when Lord Lee comes in or whatever, and then
No, not just Lord. Doesn't his strategist comes and saves him. That's when the
That sounds
strategist
right.
arrives.
yeah, that's
You
Okay.
said Lord Lee. That's not Lord Lee. Lord Lee is his like
his
enemy.
strategist
No,
is like Gong
okay.
Sunyin.
no okay. So they're at the court. That I'm talking about when you were talking about the scene where what's his face gives the. Okay, maybe that's later. Never mind. I don't know where I'm talking. I don't know where we're at right
We
now. We
should've
should we
some
should pull up the list of the
footnotes.
episodes because this is
We
should've
are
had
at
some
the court when
footnotes.
he's like on his knee.
He's
and
about to fight
He's about
everybody.
to fight everyone. He's getting angry at the official, but nobody knows who he is. They don't know he's this important man. And I think he forgets that they don't know he's this important man. And she's like trying to defend herself, saying
basically
They kill
they were about to like
they were
the
trying
verdict
to,
was gonna be guilty or whatever
for
of
her,
their
yeah.
for murdering her uncle. And they pin it on Cheng Yu and Zhang for like I guess she hired the bandits and then that she's part of the bandits and that the
Yeah.
bandits they just had a fight with each other. That's why they started killing each other. But Cheng Yu was like the ringleader or whatever. They were trying to pin it on her. And then Zhang was getting mad, angry. He was about to fight everybody, even though he's injured.
And he's getting off that Aurora where the wind blows, and he has, what is it? Is it a cane or something? He has-
Paddle, whatever that he took from them.
Yeah.
And then
he took the paddle
that's
because they
when-
go to hit her. That's right.
and then because he didn't have his documents and they were gonna like arrest him for that.
No, he had his documents, but they saw that they were new documents, that they were just made. Right? Oh, no, you're right.
No.
He didn't have them.
He didn't have, because that's when Sun comes in. That's when Mr. Sun comes in and reviews the documents. It's like, here's the documents that you've been waiting for. Sorry I'm late. And
Yeah.
go from there. And that they also took away Chang Yu, because Chang Yu wasn't there.
Yeah, he shows up after. They were going to hit her, but he was making a scene, and then she wasn't going to let them hit him.
Because he's already injured.
And then they separated them for something different, because at that point, he was in trouble because he did have his about the documents.
Mm-hmm.
And then they take her away for a different thing, because they were an issue, I guess. I can't remember exactly. And then the strategist shows up and is like, here they are. And then he says, get her or whatever, and passes out. He's like, yeah, I'll get her. I'll get her. He's like, who am I getting? Who is this?
And then in his head, like when he gets back to the house that with the Zhaos kind of explain everything, and they're telling Mr. San about Chang Yu and how like she's a pig slaughter woman and all this stuff. In his head, Mr. San's head, he's thinking like, who is this lady? And he's picturing this like broadly beastie looking lady chopping up pigs. That is now the wife of...
And that his dear friend was so scared. That's the only reason he agreed to marry her. And that he was a victim.
That scene was hilarious. You need to see that. So go watch the show. That scene was hilarious.
Oh.
And then Chang Yu comes in and she's this beautiful looking lady. And he's like, wow, this is not what I expected at all. All right. Let's jump to the restaurant with... What's her name?
But we're also skipping that her stall was ruined.
Okay, we have to skip something.
Okay, we're gonna.
There's
skip.
a lot of stuff. It's already an hour and 30 minutes in. We have to skip things. We're losing the audience.
Fast forward.
Should we do this in 2 parts? I don't know.
Fast forwarding to the restaurant where she meets that beautiful woman. Do we remember her name? Because I do not. I don't remember anyone's names ever.
Kian.
Is it Kian?
That's the one.
Kian, yeah.
That's the one. That's the one that I remember.
Kian.
I think it's like Kian. Or sorry.
So she owns the restaurant. She owns the restaurant. She's a self-made.
She has a little boy.
Yeah, she got a little boy, and she's got mysterious circumstances around her because she showed up in that town pregnant with no man.
There's a lot. So there's another thing about that. We'll get that to maybe the end about her, but she's the self-made woman, very strong, independent woman who don't need no man. She's got this empire pretty much for this restaurant. She's got all these great stuff. And she sees Chang Yu and likes her.
She sees Chang Yu, I guess, have that fight because it has to do with her stall because that man paid those people.
Hooligans.
The hooligans
again.
I think it might be a little different in the book. In the show.
Yeah, I think in the that caught her attention, but she got interested more in Chang Yu because when she was selling her in her stall, she was selling like braised pork that was really popular and everything, and then it got word to like her restaurant chef.
Okay. It shows us it showed, I think it was that because she saw her handle that guy, she liked that she put him in his place.
Was a strong woman. We love that.
Yeah.
So Chang Yu's stall got broken by the hooligans. The hooligans did not know that it was Chang Yu's stall.
It was hers.
Yeah, and then she made them.
We apologize. We'll work for it.
Please she made them clean it up.
Broken legs.
And this is when the dynamic kind of changed because those hooligans now became like
her little brothers.
Yeah.
Bitches.
That
too.
They start, the dynamic changes. They don't want to mess with her anymore, obviously.
And they respect her at this point.
They respect her at this point, They cleaned up their mess, and then she made them.
She feeds them.
She made them like work an honest living, and then she asked like who set you guys, like who made you guys do this, and they told him like there was this other restaurant. This guy didn't like the competition, and then so he she went out with the hooligans that are now becoming her little brothers. She went out to confront this guy and this other restaurant owner person, and he's like drunk, and then he makes a big scene, and Cheng Yu pulls off the badass moment where, like, you know,
She pushes a table and locks him in basically, and then
Pulls
jumps
out
on
her-
the table with her knife
pulls out her knife.
and is like in his face.
Yep,
It was awesome.
that was scene. Then she walks out.
Oh, mind you, our main man was out buying something. I don't think she knew he was there, and he saw it, and he actually saves her at the end. Because after that
I was
interaction,
getting there.
yeah.
So she's walking out, and the restaurant owner comes out and was gonna hit her, but then all of a sudden he falls. He falls,
And his thing
mysterious-
flies back.
Yeah, and then she just Shang Yu laughs, and then her and her brothers walk away laughing or whatever. And then it turns out that Zhang was there. He flicked a rock and made the guy his leg or whatever and made him fall. And that scene where they just walking their separate ways smiling is hilarious.
And then it shows the woman looking through the cart, but we don't know who she is yet. And then we find out later that she's the owner of the
She's
restaurant.
the restaurant owner, the self-independent woman restaurant power empire girl
Love
lady.
her. Love
We know.
her.
And her act, like,
Her story's sad though.
she's very,
Her story's
angelic.
messed up.
her story is messed up. And there's theories about her being like a time traveler.
Yes.
Why are
she's-
you jumping ahead?
How?
No. Okay, so at least from how it seems inside here in the book, it doesn't seem like she's a time traveler. She seems like a transmigrator. Like she comes from another world.
So a multiverse kind of thing.
I like it.
Kind of. Because it didn't make
No.
sense. Like there was no
Because-
like hint saying that. I mean, I guess like literally it was like, oh, it would take she literally said like it would take me thousands and thousands of years to get back home. But
There
did
was
it make sense?
there was
for
a theory because she knew about CPR and CPR wasn't done in that time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
would make
led to
sense.
her being a time traveler.
But we'll get to that.
Oh.
No, that was
That was
there's nothing to
actually-
get to. That was
actually
it.
the thing that I saw, or the short story, but I hate that man.
Oh,
I get
yeah.
his point of view.
Okay, we're gonna skip.
Where do you want to go next?
I don't know at this point. We're just kind of everywhere.
She's what if
Okay, well, since we're what?
what if Wade said what if she was just on drugs?
That'd be actually crazy, but no, she was like her backstory when she how she conceived her son was with like the lost prince that was supposed to be that supposedly died in the 17-year-old incident.
Yeah, that's supposed to be
like
them.
that was what happened with that's how she conceived her son. Like they were both drugged and everything, and that's that was like really fucked up actually. I didn't think it was like that deep.
Yeah.
But oh, it was so sad.
But she has our main lady start working at a restaurant. And then did you have this in the book? Our main man comes to help at a restaurant with the writing because
He's really good at calligraphy.
He writes the signage.
and then all of these
Like-
ladies are there thirsting over him and being just
Yep.
disrespectful to her.
And they're just like, "Oh, can you write this for me? I want this on my bag too."
Yeah. And they like don't want anything to do with her and they're like, "What's your problem?" Like whenever she
Like,
tries to
"This is
get
my
involved.
husband.
In the show, they just like that scene actually got under my skin so much because I'm like, first off, why are neither of you saying anything? First off, you're just letting these women thirst over you and be disrespectful to your wife, and you're just letting these women talk to you like that.
They're paying. I don't know what to tell you. Just, they're paying. Do you
No,
want to get? Do you want money? Do you
they-
want to eat or not? Let's
I don't think
just take
I
this
mean,
money.
I feel like that's pretty accurate for like a Chinese drama, but I feel like in the book they didn't really. They like gossiped, but like away from them. But obviously she would still hear. But it wasn't like. It's hard to explain.
I hated it. I hated that scene.
It was frustrating. But
It
I
was so
just like,
frustrating.
little do you know, she could actually break your neck in like one twist, and you're out. It's wraps.
But yeah.
All right, let's.
Okay, so we're gonna skip probably to the part where
When
okay, so
Q Ming,
Okay, go
is that his name? Wherever his name
Who?
is. Ki Min,
oh yeah, that's him. That's the
the
prince.
bad guy, the prince, the lost prince or whatever
Mhm.
comes in.
Yeah.
Mysterious, white-haired.
And like she meets him and she doesn't recognize him.
Because he doesn't have any scars. He's
doesn't
supposed to
have
have
his face?
burns.
No, okay, so supposedly he had burn scars, but like over the years he like had his skin replaced and everything. I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
I thought that was
But
crazy.
he's basically like unrecognizable to be like the emperor's great grandson. I think that's who he was. Like from the past. Like, yeah. The family tree is crazy. I think I had to take a picture of this because I was
I don't
know the
"Bruh,
family
where's
tree.
this lining?"
I've
I
been
just know that he
confused.
is the lost prince and he wants to take back his throne.
Yeah.
And that's his son that she has hidden. And she doesn't let her son out of her sight, and he stays in a hidden room in their restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bao.
Yeah.
And oh my god, Bao is such a lover boy for her little
For Ning.
sister.
Little Ning.
For Ning.
I will wait till later on because it's later in the show about him and Ning. Because I thought it was just so cute. But we'll bring it up later when we get to it.
If we get to it. I don't know. It's already.
think we're gonna get
Should we
to
cut
it.
this into 2 parts?
We might have to cut this into 2 parts. But
I mean, it's really up to you. How much time are we in?
We're already an hour and 30 minutes in.
I'm-
And I feel like we're just.
Crazy.
well, okay. Can we talk about? I don't know. Is this scene in the book?
She-
Do you care if I
Okay,
bring this up?
go
Where
ahead,
he
go
gets
ahead.
into that she's at the restaurant, it's late, and there's this drunk guy that's a regular there, and he's like getting handsy with her. So the lost prince, her abusive ex-lover, I guess you can call
Baby
him.
daddy.
Baby daddy. Let's call him her baby daddy. Shows up and like stabs this man in the hand and was like, take him back to his wife. And it was like, and she was like, is that scene in the
I
book?
think yeah, I feel like I remember that scene after you said he stabbed his hand
You can't feel
and
pain.
everything.
Yeah.
That sounds
He's a burn
that sounds
victim.
familiar.
But like, when I saw that scene, I was like, oh, I love it. Standing up for your woman. And then like all the information comes out later and it's like,
Oh
He's not
yeah,
a good
he's like
guy.
a terrible person actually.
At first, it was just like, oh, he's
he's a little,
he's stalker. He's stalking, but it's like he's just obsessed with her. It's okay. It's right. And then we find out that he's just he's
little obsessed.
unhinged.
It's like,
He's unhinged.
at first it's like, it's a little bit of a red flag, but we're going to let it slide. And then
He
it's
just
like,
really loves this girl.
a little too much.
No,
But-
he's like a terrible
He's a
person.
terrible-
and
He is a
everything. I
terrible
was like,
person.
oh no,
I
no,
hate-
no. Please, girl, run away, run away.
I hate that he waited. Like, throughout the show, I was like, I want you to be good for her. I do. But you are
Oh, the
awful.
guy?
Their
But yeah.
relationship was
Does it, in the
toxic.
show, does it show how she kills him
Yes. At the end.
with with like a bowl of soup that she
Mhm.
made for him? With
But he
poison?
knew. Like,
Yeah,
'cause
he
it was-
actually told her, "If you're gonna kill me, can you poison my soup?"
Yeah.
He literally told her to do that, and she's like, "It's like you're psychotic," and then she proceeds to do it.
that's their whole relationship,
They're-
though.
yeah, their whole relationship is like a power grab in a way with each other.
It's mostly that he's obsessed with her, and she doesn't care, but she just wants.
She wants to
um,
be.
She wants her son
peace.
to be safe, and then she actually begged him to save Chang Yu when she was like literally on death's door, getting like, I don't know if that scene happened. I'm sure it probably did. She was like getting, she was like versing this one general with like 2 axes, or like not axes,
Oh,
like
Ooh,
maces.
yeah.
yeah. That's in the show.
Get into it.
but
Get into
she-
it. Get into it.
But okay, we'll get there.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
We're gonna.
that
we're gonna-
that was so cool.
That was
Okay.
the best.
Okay. We're gonna.
I
We're gonna
don't
stop
like
right here.
I don't like graphic gore or anything, but that shit, oh my god, I was on the edge of my seat.
All right. We are way past the hour mark, so we're gonna cut it right here for the sake of our listeners. And we were kind of everywhere. Let's reorganize and come back for part 2. All right. let's reorganize and come back for part 2.
Hey, Sly, you were a bad host. You should have had this all together.
You guys are supposed to help me.
How are we supposed
How?
to?
I
We're
just
talking
don't
like
have work.
normal people. This is how we communicate. We're
Yes.
a bit unhinged.
Okay. I will organize a better way. Listen, everyone. All right, everyone listening, watching. We're gonna cut it right here. All right. Leave in the comments how you want me to organize this. Leave in the comments what you guys think so far, and we'll talk about it because we just want to talk about this. So we're gonna cut it right here because it is pretty long, and I don't know if you guys are gonna listen to this whole thing all the way through. So we're gonna cut it right here. All right. Come back for part 2 next week. We'll get this going. It's all good. Thank you for listening. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Next week, part 2. Bye.